Cebulski for EA Sports. This should be a fun one. EA SHL club action set to go down. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Gang have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Gets the puck in deep. Slides it diagonally to King. Huge steal at his own end. Here's a shot. Stones him with the blocker. Nova Scotia's looking to break out. Oh, look at this. Handles the puck. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Nova Scotia's won the faceoff. Big time stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Feeds it over! Oh, a clutch save!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Can't maintain possession. To his teammate, denies him! And he takes the dish. And now he moves it to Finley. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brady. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. And off the draw, they win the face-off. Bobkov's got it in the defensive end. King's got it across the line. Oh, what a hit on the board.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
St. Paul's got the puck against the half wall. Angles it over to Hooker. Oh, he'll feel that one. And he slides it quickly to Hammond. And there's the save.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Moves it to Dumont. Sidesteps the check. Off the post.
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
St. Paul's got the puck along the boards. There's the whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
Past the midway mark in this period, the game is still scoreless. Wilson brings the iron up. Let's win the score! St. Paul's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Uncle Larry's got the puck in his own zone. Up along the wing. St. Paul's got the puck along the wall. Puck Nation's got it in the neutral zone. Fires it off a stick. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Puck Nation's got control of it now from their own end. To the front, and that slams off. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
Puck Nation's run another one off the post, James. How many is that now? But listen, they're getting opportunities, and they're really firing it towards the net. I really like their game tonight.
Here in the lane going to the frame. 1-0 the score. Back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Puck Nation's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. He got all of that one. Sends it down low. Takes the puck. Nova Scotia's got the puck in their own end. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Grabs it in his own end. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. And here at center, that's intercepted. Handles the puck at the point. Denies him. He got all of it.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Number one in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Puck Nation's mindset needs to stay exactly the same as it was in the first period, James. They were intense, they were aggressive, they were hard on the puck, and they managed it. They managed the ozone possession time, and they executed. The reason why they have a healthy lead.
St. Paul's offense has come to play in a big way as they've dominated both the shots and goal category. Here we go. Period number 2 is underway where it is too much to not enough here. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Puck Nations look dominant throughout the first period, James. They've owned the puck. Their opponent's been vulnerable, and they've really executed on those opportunities.
Here's a chance to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. St. Paul's got it behind the net, and the puck's not loose. Works it across to King. Here we go, on-man rush here. Sends a pass in front, and that's stopped.
Amon's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save. King's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Dumont's going to serve a pair for interference.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
Takes a shot. Bad save. Oh, he got all of that one. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Baumgartner. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And there's a big hit on the play.
Physical hit shows engagement and sparking your team, and that's trying to ignite the fire in them. They certainly haven't been lit tonight.
Quick pass to Hammond. Scores! And there it is, the power play goal. It's the lamp. The King have dug themselves such a deep hole, but at least they have something to build on zone. Picked up by Brady.
Puck Nation's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Takes it into the slot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Chase in front. Oh, and he makes another save.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Here in the back half of this period, Nova Scotia still behind the A-Falls. They trail by 2 goals. Hammond's won it in their own end. Quick pass across to King. And that's broken up. Picked up along the wall by Hooker. Tries to tuck it in. That's turned away with the pad by Amon. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Nova Scotia's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Moves the puck behind the net. And that's off a stick. They've got some momentum here. Here's a shot. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Hammond's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Puck Nation's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Hooker's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Denies them in front. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big-time stuff there. Oh, wow, stuffs him in. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. St. Paul's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Driving right to the front. Decides to think about it. Sends it in front. And that doesn't connect. Moves it quickly over to Dumont. Denied by the goaltender.
Hammond's almost back on the ice.
Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Nova Scotia's got a hold of it along the wall. And he comes up big with the stick shave, getting all of it with the paddle.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the later stages of this period, Puck Nation's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. St. Paul's got the puck in the defensive end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Skates to the crease. Passes it over. Delayed penalty coming up here. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. And we're coming back with much more next. Got the extra attacker to start the period, and they win the draw. Nova Scotia's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. That's a good heads-up play at center ice.
Puck Nation's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Paul's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Quick feed to Finley. Takes it to the front. Centering pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers. Puck Nation's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Finley's got it now deep inside his own end. Pass out front. He scores! What a play! St. Paul's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Hammers him into the boards. Picks up the puck in his own end. Nova Scotia's got him from behind the net. On the wraparound. Oh, it stops him again. Tries to feed it over to Brady. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Play is blown dead with the offside. St. Paul's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Hammond's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Here's a short pass to King. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. St. Paul's turned this into a blowout, now leading by 4. Puck is dropped and play resumes. And that pass goes off a stick. Taken along the wall by Baumgartner. Hooker's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to Baumgartner. Huge play in his own, all alone. And he makes the save. The King have possession along the boards. Puck Nation's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Good use of the body on the play. And he dodges the poke check there. There's a shot. Stones him on the one-timer. Hammond's got him along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Fantastic save.
Amon's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the ball. Dumont's working it around in the corner. Puck Nation's got the puck
In the power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And he takes the feed. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
And he'll play the puck behind the net along the boards. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Coming to the front of the net. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Puck Nation's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
What an opportunity, a long 5-on-3 here, and this can turn the momentum, switch the entire game in their favor. They have to find a way to execute.
Handles the pass. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Shuts him down.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Fan larceny.
Slides it across. Takes the shot. Scores. And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today, and just getting blown out of the water.
Taken by Leonard. And now he tries to get it across to King. St. Paul's looking to break out of their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
Now, when you're along the wall, you gotta have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
King's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Oh, no, there he goes again, James. It's the second time this period, and it's real tough to get into a rhythm on your bench when you consistently take penalties.
That's saving the last second on that deflection. Unloads one. What a start.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Here's a shot, and he gets it from out. Right off the side of the net. Trying to get it out of the zone here. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get...
And the power play comes up big again.
I love the various options that they have on their power play, James. Once the PK adjusts to one, they hit the other.
St. Paul's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such a impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no let-up or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Back to the point and set it up. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
5-on-3 man advantage looms, but time is certainly on the penalty-killing unit side here.
They've got to attack and drive. They've still got an opportunity to hit strike, not just once, but possibly twice. They got to find a way to get it to the net.
St. Paul's got the puck. Trying to get 2Q with it and loses possession. And the puck clears the zone. taking it from his own end. Brady's got it in the offensive zone. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
Moves it to Finley. Lays out to block the shot. Big stop right there.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable lead and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. Is about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front.
When athletes having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Nova Scotia's, well, you felt this one coming, and here we go.
Well, it's all about the emotional barometer of the game, and you're nearing the end of it. Why not end on a battle and duking it out?
And there's the bell.
Oh, James, that's just a crushing blow, executed and landed perfectly. Both benches showing respect for each of their players that are heading over to the penalty box. That was a tough one. It's purely exhausting to be in a fight like this, and they're just corralling their stuff and getting back to the box.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. St. Paul's gained possession. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Nova Scotia's got a hold of the puck now. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Angles it over to Cup. And that's a great read to force the turnover. On-man rush. Talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight.
Brady's been so effective. He's really been navigating this game here, creating opportunities for his teammates. The reason why he has multiple assists in this game so far here, James. Just love the way that he's pulling and drawing coverage and numbers to him, which is in turn opening up lanes for his line mates who are executing.
Had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. St. Paul's won the face-off deep in their own end. Comes up with the stop. Takes a shot. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Puck Nation's puck possession game was a big